Hey, what's up interwebs? I'm that toy guy, and today I'm going to be taking a look at Transformers The Last Knight Premier Edition Deluxe Class Sqweeks. So here he is in his box, yes, and I just wanted to show this. I wanted to keep him in the box, so I wanted to show you this. I bought this figure used. That's right, used. He came out, what, a week ago, and a week since I recorded this. And I found him used at the Curtis Flea Market for $8. He's complete, instructions, backdrop, the entire figure, all of his accessories are in here. But used for $8 at a flea market. This is a Premier Edition toy. This is $35 with tax. So, I just thought that was cool. Anyway, here's Sqweeks in the box. You have picture of Sqweeks, and I noticed that his chest is different from the toy to the actual, on-screen model. And his name, he's part of the movie line, he's Transformers, still don't know what that means. There's the same picture, he's an Autobot Amigo, no other logo or languages, so yeah. On this side it just says that he's a deluxe class, he's an Autobot. And on the back you have your pictures in kinda sorta 3 modes. I don't know what you consider that a third mode or not, but there's that crappy figure. So let's get him out of the box here. I haven't actually messed around with this yet. This is my first time actually transforming the toy, so I'm going to do that and then film the rest of the review. So in the box you get a little thing. You get your toy with that's very loose. Okay, very loose wheels. A hand and a thing, a gun. So let's put Sqweeks in front in vehicle mode. So here he is in his Vespa mode, and yeah, it's a tiny little Vespa scooter. Mine doesn't peg in quite so well, it just pops off a lot, so I don't know if that's a widespread issue or not, but that's just the case with my figure. Then again, mine was used, so, yeah. He does have some rust paint going on throughout the entire figure, and you can clearly tell that it's been painted on. You can clearly see brush strokes, and it's kind of done very poorly, so I might take it off and maybe do my own. I'm not sure yet. He does have the handlebars with the translucent blue plastic for the headlights up top. You got silver for the wheels, and interesting little thing about this toy. Rubber tires! I wasn't expecting to get rubber tires on a mainline deluxe. Or, yeah, this is technically a deluxe, which is really odd that he has tires. It's also really odd that this blue does not like my camera. There we go. You got some silver for the back thrusters here. His arms are just blatantly there. You got a kickstand on the bottom, and he doesn't roll because, 2 wheels, he's not going to stay up straight. So yeah, for a comparison, just really quick, here he is next to an actual deluxe. Here's Skydive. Yeah, scooter, airplane don't scale very well together. Now, he does come with a bunch of accessories. He comes with a hand, spare hand, in case you need spare hand that doesn't want to focus. There you go, spare hand. He also comes with this massive gun. It's a soft plastic, just like the spare hand. It's a big, huge gun, no paint on it. Wish you kind of had paint, but oh well. And then he comes with this massive accessory right here, this little camper, which has a ball joint on it, and you can just attach it to this ball joint underneath here. Just peg it in, and now Sqweeks has a camper. Out of focus. There you go. Sqweeks has a camper. And that's pretty cool. Doesn't happen in the movie because, he doesn't transform in the movie. Oh, and he also comes with these two little handlebar things. So let's talk about the trailer. Oh, I broke it. The ball joint came off. That's another issue with this toy, is that this ball joint is super tight and this hinge joint is super duper loose. Come on, you're a friction peg. How hard can you be? Nah, you know what? I'll put that on later. But the caravan, or camper van, whatever you want to call it, does have a couple of features. It has one feature for the vehicle mode of Sqweeks, so we'll get to that right now. So what you can do is you can transform this, of course, because it's a transformer. So what you want to do is you want to open these side sections up. It does have little guns in there. And you can flip this up, and then you can reattach it back on, and he has a gun trailer. But if If you want to continue going the rest of the way, you just fold all that down, bring this down, fold down this little ramp here, open up that, bring out this little arm here, and there you have Sqweeks', I like to flip that up, but Sqweeks' repair bay, which is an homage to the G1 Optimus Prime trailer, and I think this is really, really cool. I really do like this. This is the best part of the toy. Hands down, best part of the toy. It does have some more of that rusted paint going on the top there. A lot of nice sculpted detail. There's even sculpted detail in the arm itself. So that's a lot of nice sculpt work. Now, on the box, it does show these as being a clear blue. Like, just grab the box here for a second. Focus. Focus on the box, not the stupid thing. Put my hand in front of it. There you go. Nope. Okay, you can see how it's a clear blue hinge right there. Here it's just normal gray, but I think the gray works better than the clear blue. You got this toolbox here, which you can use to store the hands and the other hands. So, yeah, there's that. Get out. Get out. It does have ports, 5mm ports on top, so you can plug gun in and have that there, and then you can turn this around like that to have a cannon, so you can make it a big, huge, like military style, guns a-blazing battle station if you want. So yeah, let's just put all that off to the side, and let's transform Sqweeks. Now, Sqweeks, for being a very small deluxe borderline scout class toy, this is basically a scout class toy, just with a big accessory and $35. His transformation is kind of complicated when you first take it out of the box. And one thing that I did notice, this probably happened with the previous user, but there's a massive stress mark right here on this mushroom peg, and that is because this piece right here, when you transform it, needs to be flexed this way in order to be pushed into the thing it's being pushed into. And that's ripping the plastic right there, and that's disappointing. I'm just waiting for that to snap off. So, to get him into focus, and to get him into his robot mode, the first thing you want to do is you want to bring the kickstand down and bring the wheels down. The wheels, just like so. And then you just rotate them that way, and then just leave the wheels like that. Now, the hardest part of the transformation is this. You want to pull this section out like that, and then rotate it. Rotate that around, bring out the hands. Just like that, and then you have the front section all done. Why are you not focusing properly, camera? You know what? Let's turn the lights off. Focus. Turn the lights back on. Focus again. Focus. There you go. But the next thing you want to do is you want to pull this section out and unfurl that whole thing and rotate that around. Bring this section out, fold that down, fold this over. There's his head. There are the fake headlights. There are the real headlights. Now this is the scary part. This piece needs to be fed through that gap. And when you do that, you have to flex this up to get everything out of the way and situated properly, and that's a bit scary. Now this peg will go into that port right there. So just straighten out the head and just find it, peg it in, bring the head down, and you just bring the wheels up however you want. And fold the kickstand back one click. It is semi-ratcheted, so bring it back a click. And there you have Sqweeks in his robot mode. And you might be thinking, where are his hands? Well, he parts forms. That's disappointing. So you just plug these in. Normally, I would be fine with parts forming if it didn't happen on something like that, which could have easily been done. They could have literally taken away this handlebar and folded the arms up to be the normal handlebars. So there was a way to get around it. The designers just didn't. But yeah, here's Sqweeks in his robot mode, and yeah, he is basically the BB-8 of Star Wars. I mean, of Transformers. Of course, BB-8's of Star Wars. I'm a moron. But But yeah, here's his robot mode. Very tiny, very, very, very tiny. He was literally a Scout class figure. Unfortunately, I don't have any Scout class toys here, but I do have a deluxe. So here is that deluxe, and he is, again, very small. He comes up to about the hips of a normal deluxe. So just getting in close here at the head sculpt. Very nice silver paint going around the rim there, and you got the mouth, and I love how they put the hole in his head instead of like painting it in or something like that. Again, this rust on the top of the head looks terrible, so I'm going to fix that. You got the chest piece right here with all that rust on it. You got the handlebar hands. Basically, the only new paint for robot mode is the face. That's about it, really. Now, another continuity thing that's wrong with the toy is his handlebars are here, and his handlebars for hands. I don't like that very much, but oh well. My camera's moving on me. He does roll okay. I mean, he does tend to want to turn that way, so like I'll roll. Okay, now he's turning the other way. There you go. He just turns that way. Again, though, in the movie, there is like that one scene where Sqweeks does some stuff. I'm not going to spoil it, but he does some stuff and he turns that way. So I just kind of find that funny. Anyway, you can remove these stupid things and put this stupid thing on here as his arm. I really wish there was a Decepticon symbol on it, but there isn't. But yeah, there's his massive arm. And it looks really weird. I kind of wish it pegged into here instead of here, because this blue just kind of ruins the whole look of the arm for me, but I can deal with it. Articulation wise on this guy, the head can rotate a little bit. He can express himself with his eyebrows. That's pretty cool. The arms can go up and down on a hinge in here, and then he has an elbow hinge. He has a rotational joint, and the little tiny handlebars can spin, and the wheels are on a couple of hinges, so they can move around as you want. Now, he can also hold his gun, but not in the way that I like. So on the box art, in the movie, and in the promotional images on the box art, it plugs into this hand, which is fine. But you have this exposed blue bit right here, and the cover is on this side, which means that the gun is molded to go into this hand right here, which is not movie accurate, because now he's got the cover. Now he's got the cover on this side, which is supposed to be there, but it's just not movie accurate. That kind of bugs me a bit. But yeah, he can hold his gun and be all like, "Ah, chihuahua, blam," and shoot things. Now, when the box is boasting about a third mode on it, it means that you can take the trailer and put it as a backpack, not like he had a big one to begin with. So let's put the hands back on and grab the trailer. So here's the trailer. You just want to put it back into trailer mode. Just get everything folded up, just like that. And then the only thing you really need to do for transformation is to take this and flip it up all the way. And you have this little peg right here and this port on his back. Pegs in right there. And now Sqweeks has a massive trailer on his back. There are no wheels under here. I kind of wish there were so we could roll. But it just, yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. So I don't do that. This thing gets displayed on its own in base mode. So that's pretty much it for Sqweeks. I mean, you're not really, I don't feel you're getting your value for your money. This was maybe $20. Yeah, sure, totally, go for it. Again, I paid $8, so I'm thrilled. But if you were paying the $35 for this toy, I would say pass, unless you see him on sale or for $8, because he's not worth it. I mean, a lot of people like Sqweeks. A lot of people like the Sqweeks toy, just like a lot of people wanted to buy BB-8 when BB-8 came out. But I don't like this toy. It has a lot of issues. Like, its tolerance issues are bad. It's starting to break already. The paintwork is sloppy. The articulation, while there, it's not the best. The gun's not sculpted the way I like. The trailer, I feel like, it's cool, but they could have taken the money they used from this to make this better. And possibly maybe a legend scale figure, because this doesn't scale with anything. Not that I have any Last Night toys on me on hand, but yeah, he doesn't scale with any of them. So I just wish that this toy was done better. And you know, it's already falling apart on me. So that has been my look at the Transformers The Last Night Deluxe Class Premier Edition Autobot Sqweeks, who I feel should have been a Scout class toy. And I'm that toy guy. Stay tuned for my next video.